Welcome back to the podcast. We're here to talk about how fake Kaylin is. No, I'm joking. We're here to talk about fake friends.
Welcome to the podcast, guys. She's saying that I'm fake. I don't know how fake friends topic resonated to me being fake.
Excuse me, I just needed an intro.
You just needed an intro. That's so true. But welcome to the channel, guys. Our topic today is about fake friends because we've had a lot of fake friends in our lives, and I'm sure a lot of people know about fake friends, right? And I know you fake friends are watching this right now, so hey there.
This is awkward.
This is awkward.
Okay, so what do you consider a fake friend? Let's start there.
What do I consider a fake friend? Okay, so to me, a fake friend is someone who wouldn't consider you as a good enough friend to them to be completely real to. You know, like for example, I had a fake friend when I was in school, like who didn't like take me as a friend but wanted to use me. You know, so he always used the "I'm your friend's" card. and it was so crazy because I didn't see it. I was still in school. I was like pretty blind about it. But you know, you want friends in your life, you choose acceptance and you go with it. That's what I think a fake friend is. You look so unimpressed. What do you think a fake friend is?
I look unimpressed.
You look super unimpressed. You think my explanation wasn't good enough? Let's hear what your explanation is, okay? Since you think like mine is bad.
I'm like a philosopher, okay? I was born to be wise. I'm like 80 years old, so I'm always here to give my
80 years old?
Yeah. In the soul.
You're a granny. I don't even know what you're doing
soul,
here.
Okay?
In soul.
Soul. All my wisdom, I come here to like pour out to this podcast.
Thank you, mighty Smika. Yeah? Okay. But come on, tell us, what's your definition of a fake friend? Like,
people who do things behind your back and talk shit about you, or like try to sabotage you or whatever you're doing.
yeah, I think there's a lot of people that do that like trying to sabotage you and talk shit behind your back.
Or like try and bring you down. Or there's so many.
Have you had people like that before?
I don't know.
Just saying, I mean, it's good to know.
So, I don't think like from my explanation, I've had that. Nobody talks shit about me. But I know of people like their friends talk shit about them to like us, like, you know what I mean? Like other people out of this. Like, and be like, but aren't you this person's friend?
I know, I understand what you're saying. Like, you're in a group of friends and, you know, you're probably the quiet person in that group that listens to other people talking about that.
Was basically
other
me.
friend in a group.
I mean, maybe I just don't know people were talking about me, okay? Maybe I did have fake friends and I just didn't know that
maybe
they were
you
like
just weren't there, you know? Imagine all those people that you were around, right?
That were talking
about other people and they were there.
What?
When people were talking about you.
Yeah.
Like vice versa, like the same thing, you know? So that's crazy. I think I had fake people.
Is it?
Yeah. I think I had a lot of them. You know what's the funny thing is that the story always comes back to you. So like I know there was a time where people are talking about me and the story went all the way to the blocks of heaven and came right back to me. I don't know how that happens, but then you find out about it.
Do you prefer finding out though?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know, but I do want to know.
You would want to know.
I would want to know. Sure. Like, I think it's better if you know when someone's being fake to you, so you know, like, how to limit yourself.
Yeah, because, and how to behave.
Yeah, how to behave. Because imagine I'm being super nice to you and you're busy telling Jonathan that I'm doing something funny every day.
Hi, John.
I'm not. Hi, John. I don't know who the hell Jonathan is.
Oh, cameraman.
Come on, I'm just saying. But yeah, that's true. And I've had people like talk shit about me. I haven't had people sabotage things.
Do anything behind your back. I don't know.
But I'm just going on what you said, okay? But like, to me, fake people also come in like the forms of where they're just not being super supportive to you or in anything you do. Like, Like I've had fake people pretend or say, "Oh, I like your music. I like watching your videos," but meanwhile they don't really like it at all, and they're actually laughing about it behind your back. So that's pretty fake to me. I've also had fake people.
Yo, people really don't like you.
People,
You have more
no, it's not
stories
that
than
they
me.
don't like me. I'm just saying, but that's just my thing, you know. But yeah, so like at what? So like, what is the one thing that you would remember a person has done to you?
Like
Do you understand my question?
it,
Like, I don't mean friends. I mean anyone in
anybody
general.
in
Anyone.
general.
What's the one thing that's stuck in your mind that you'll never forget?
Well, I remember
Fake
everything
people.
that people do to me that is bad.
Ooh,
So I
you
have so
grudges, huh?
many. I don't know grudges. Okay, I just never forget.
You never forget. Yeah, that's me too. Yeah, I don't forget things.
You don't forget.
I don't forget anything.
Let me start with friends. I think.
Okay, let's go with friends. Let's start with friends, guys.
Okay. I'm trying to think the people that are watching this like gonna know who they are. Okay, so I had a friend like, and I think she was like just with me because maybe no one else wanted to hang with her.
Whoa.
I don't know. But she'd always like pick other people over me. You know what I mean? Like
other
I'm just
people
like
over
the
you.
last option.
Oh my gosh.
What?
That's fake.
That's fake.
That's
maybe.
fake. How did you not like see that? When did you see that actually?
I don't. When did I see that? I think when I'm older now, I'm like realize that people do that. Maybe like as the last option.
Okay, just tell us a little bit more about this, right?
On this story.
Yeah, on this topic. Since you're saying she used to like leave you all the time and choose other people over you, eh?
Yeah, to hang with other people.
To hang with other people. So you think her importance was not put on you?
Not like she owes me anything, obviously. But I was like, we're supposed to be friends. So stop teaching me.
Stop ditching you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you?
Well, something that I could always or will never forget is when the one friend of mine got me into trouble for him.
Yeah.
Like into a lot of trouble for him. And that was when I realized he was fake. He just tried to like not get into trouble. Like we were getting something and he needed me to help him because he needed to get something. I'm not gonna say what this is. No, I'm not okay, fine. He needed to get weed, right? And he was too scared. Now this was before weed was legal and we were still in school and we went to go and buy it and he was too afraid to carry it with him. So he asked me to carry it. Now me being stupid, I can't say stupid. I think I felt like, no, this is my friend Shame. I can do it. I can carry this stuff. I'm the man. I can do this thing. Oh my God. We got into trouble. We had the police pull up. And who had it with them? Me. Whose was it? His. Where was he when this incident was happening? Somewhere else. He just stood there.
I have so many questions. How did the police know, number one?
Okay, I think they were watching at that time, like from a distance, you see, because where we stayed, there was this area where you go and buy. It's like an informal settlement. And behind there, I'm gonna just say shacks, right? Because in South Africa we call it shacks. And there was like a big, big, big building behind it, a block of flats, where we heard stories of where they would be on the top and they would be watching you from there. Yeah, someone would signal them and then they'll know, okay, these guys look like they don't belong there because, we don't look like we belong there. And then, boom, they came for us.
So wait, hold on, I think this time. So you all went into this thing, you all bought it.
Yes,
and he's like, I don't want to be the one to hold it.
Yes, he didn't want to hold
He's
it.
like, okay, so you're like, I'm going to hold it. So you all leave the place.
We left
and
the place.
And straight after you left, the police.
The police came.
Wow. That's so...
That's a fake friend. I hope he's watching this.
Oh my God! Is that even his name?
Yeah, this is his name. No, come on, there's so many in this world. But anyways, that was just the one thing I mentioned.
That's
I have no
cool
filter.
story.
It's a very bad. I will never forget this. That was when I realized that you cannot trust your friends because they will put you in a hole.
But weren't you
if they
like
get the
together?
chance. We were together, but he didn't. I think he was probably scared.
So then they took you.
They took me. I had to do community service. Guys, I'm not a jailbird or anything like that. I just had a very bad experience. And this was like in my matric year of school, you know, the last year of my high school days. That was pretty bad. Man, that was bad.
I think your stories are like more interesting than mine because like I will never hold anything for you.
You'll never hold anything.
No ways. I'll be like, why you want, if you want, you must hold it.
Come on, just hold it.
I'll be like, nah.
Nah, you can never do that. That's one thing I learned in life. It was a lesson for me because I used to take my friends like
family.
as family, you know. So when that happened, I think
I
it disconnected for me.
Friends, but like there's certain like I have boundaries. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna get in shit with my parents.
That's
I was a responsible child. I'm a responsible person.
Yeah, you seem like a responsible person.
So like I should like not take those risks. I just play very safe. So that's why I have crazy stories.
That's true. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, do you think people are more drawn to like fake people? It's a lot of thinking you're doing, eh? There's a lot of thinking going on there.
It's not an easy question. I think that people who seem too nice or, you know, or friendly are like genuinely the people that you need to like keep an eye on. They're the fake ones. Like if they're too nice or seeming too like
Too good to be
like
true.
everybody likes them.
Everybody likes Chris.
Like then you're like, yeah, but people are generally drawn to people who behave like that, you know, the loudest in the room, or like the person who's trying to talk to everybody, making jokes, lying probably about their personality. I know people like that.
You know a lot of people like that, it seems.
You say that because you know.
I know. But we should not mention anybody's names this time. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But you're right. I mean, people are usually drawn to that one person that is the center of attention, and they're usually not the best.
I'm not talking about like confident people. I'm talking about like who seems like
too nice.
Too nice.
Too
it's
everything.
Like if somebody is too nice, never believe that that's who they are. Just be suspicious of that. That's what I believe.
Hey, but the thing is, what if they genuinely are nice?
No one's genuinely nice. I'll tell you that right now. If they don't have a bad day, they don't like mistakenly say something. You know what I mean? It's like too sussy because people are like...
It's too sus.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
people
fine.
offend people then do stuff like that. So you'd be sus if no one's doing those things. What's wrong?
I wanted to sneeze. It just stopped in its
I
track.
thought you were like getting emotional.
No, I'm not getting emotional. No, it's just bugging me. But you're right. Like, I think...
Okay, all the people that you know, was there ever a time like someone was too nice? Like they didn't.
There was always a
wrong.
time where there was people that were too nice, and then you know what happens afterwards? They end up showing their true side later. That's when they stop putting on a facade. Yeah, they stop acting like, you know. And there was a time.
I hate when people do that.
Yeah, I remember someone doing that once. You know, they were acting all high and mighty for themselves, too good to be true, and all of that. Gave them a few months later, and they were back to exactly where you know they're supposed to be, the shitty person that they are. Those are fake people. You can't rely on fake people. You can't for real. You can't be around people like that, because if you're trying to be like good to this person, they're showing you that I'm the person that you can trust and rely on. I'm just that too good, you know. Really have to watch out for those snakes, because they'll take that info they know about you and use it right against you. I think they just go and spread it to everyone. So I don't like that.
I don't like anybody.
I don't like it. It's so snaky.
Especially people who like your friends and they like a certain way towards you, but then they go somewhere else and they like act like they don't like the things that they like.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
hate
so
that
true.
so
I
much.
know why you're saying that.
Why?
Oh, I had a friend who did that as well.
Yeah.
Or someone that I know who behaved a certain way, right?
Like,
And
I understand, wait, before we continue, like, I understand, like, okay, there's certain way that you behave with a certain group of people, but that's something else. But don't change, like,
everything.
if you say, I don't like tomato sauce, and then when you're with the other person, you're like, oh, I love tomato sauce, and
I
then
love it.
they're like, what?
Right? And you're around the same people you say you don't like tomato sauce with.
Yeah, then
Wow,
it's
it's like being in two different parties at the same time, like playing two different sides. Whoa, that's crazy. But yeah, I've experienced that before, and it sucks.
it's annoying.
It's
It's
annoying.
like,
I
oh,
hate that. I don't like it. Sure, but you, the viewer, if you've got someone like that around, you definitely need to watch your back. Don't keep that person around, man. It's not good.
and since we're talking about other people,
Yeah.
would you say you have been fake towards people or
Me?
person or
Okay, wait. Now we're
friends?
putting this on ourselves now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I can't. Wow, this is exposure.
This place is for honesty.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Have I ever been fake towards someone?
Maybe like you didn't like them or something. I don't know. We're not gonna hold anything. This is a safe space.
It's not a safe space, actually. This is very, very bad. But I have been fake to people sometimes, and it's only because like out
Yeah.
of the fact that I don't like them that much, and I'm not gonna act like I do. But I'll just put on a face just to keep the peace,
Yeah.
That's my answer. That's the only
Yeah.
time I've ever been fake towards someone is if I don't like them.
And you act like though.
Yeah, like I've done it with many people, so I can't really say like or pick a person. I'm just gonna say that I've been fake, and people that know
I
me
don't know if
know
that's
when I'm
called
being
being
fake.
fake.
Well, I think it's being fake.
It's like you're not being snaky, but you just like, I'm gonna be polite. And sometimes that's like a right response. I think, like you said, to keep this peace. So I don't know if that's being fake or just trying to keep like
Keep the
this
peace.
peace.
Yeah, I don't think it's being fake as well, but honestly, I don't think I've been fake to anyone. Because you have to have a certain type of personality to be a fake person.
What is it? What is this personality?
Personality is called the snake oil personality, where you put on a snake mask, you got snake skin and all of that, and you just can't be no sense of loyalty. You just lie, you act like different, you're not like a genuine person. That's what I think a fake person is, and I don't have that personality.
So you
Yeah.
say you have none.
I proudly South African can say that
Woo!
I'm not I'm not fake. So I don't think I've been like super fake to anyone before. I've just
Kept the
not
peace,
been
polite.
I've just been like that. And you?
Hell nah.
I can believe that. Your answer is straightforward, and I think
You know me well, so obviously.
yeah, that's true. But other people can't handle it, they don't.
You talk about me now.
Yeah, that's you. You are those people that can't handle it.
Handle being fake.
Yes, you can't handle being fake. Like it's not in you,
No, because I cannot pretend to like somebody. If I don't like you, you're gonna know by my ignoring you, number one, my facial expressions, how much I'm uninterested. I have no time to be fake. Sorry. I seem like such
Good
a
enough
stuck-up person.
It's not called being stuck up, is it?
I don't know.
know.
I'm like just like done with everything. I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, you get to a certain point in your life where you don't want to like take bullshit, and you're like, no, you know what? I can't deal with this. I need to evolve.
And plus, I wouldn't like somebody for like, not like somebody. What am I saying?
You would not like somebody.
I won't not like somebody for no reason. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
That's like,
that makes
only
sense.
if somebody doesn't like me or somebody does something to me, won't I like them. But besides that, obviously,
You
I'm
don't
like,
have a
I don't
reason
have
to
a reason
dislike
to
them.
dislike them or
It
be
makes sense.
rude.
No.
So the people that I'm talking about is like people who do things towards me and
Yeah.
like think I'm gonna like put on a face and be my sweetie Kaylin here. He's the polite one, okay? I have no time to be polite. He's the good guy, I'm the bad guy. So it's like, why are you laughing? I'm just like, so it evens out.
It does even
Because
out.
like I'm the villain and he's like the polite angel everybody looks up to.
At least I don't have to say
This
she's
is
a
like
villain.
therapy now.
At least
We're
I don't
talking
have to
about
say
like
she's a
our
villain.
issues here.
Hey, there's no issues,
Couple
okay? Next
therapy.
question. Let's get out of this right now. Right, so since we on that, like we got that off our chest, I think our viewers would also want to know, the people that don't know how to communicate or confront or deal with these kind of things. You know what I'm talking about, right? The person watching this right now.
Yeah.
How do you confront fake people? Not just friends, but fake people in general, like fake people that you know in your life. Anyone.
Me personally. Or how should it be done?
How should it be done?
Or how would I do it?
Too many questions. Any
What?
answer.
Okay.
Anyway.
First, I'll answer both. I don't like confronting people.
Oh, man.
What?
Okay. I feel like I should have went first. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I don't like confronting people. I like just leave things as it is. Like I said, I'm just like, okay, fine, whatever. I'm just like gonna ignore you and show you like I won't explain anything to you. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but if like somebody says, oh, this person like did something fake, I won't like go and ask them. I'll just be like, I'm just gonna like cut you off like that or like distance myself. But I don't know. I just feel like people are replaceable. That's my thing. So if like you don't like me, okay, whatever. On to the next. So personally, I don't like confronting people.
Jeez, okay. That was the answer.
But we'll discuss what should be done after
That
you
was an
give
answer.
your answer.
Well, you see, we are two opposites. I love confronting people.
He's not lying.
I
He
love
does.
confronting people. I cannot sit back and let someone step over me.
That's so true.
That is never. So I don't think my way is the ideal way.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think your way is better.
Okay, maybe
Because
it
like
is.
instead of it like worrying you, because like a lot of the time people will do something to me and like it'll play on my mind and like it'll repeat and it'll bother me and it'll eat me. And then I'll just be like, people don't owe me things. So like
Yeah.
I always remind myself that that's why I don't like confronting people, but I do like that you like confronting people.
I love confronting people, especially if they're like messing me around. Like my thing is, I don't wait or beat around the bush. I go straight to the head and I attack, like straight on. Like not in a bad way. I'm not trying to say go and fight with people and start.
No, those are two different things.
Attacking them or pull out a knife or something. No, don't do that. Just, excuse me, just go for it. If you know people are fake, confront them. Don't keep quiet and make it seem as if you're gonna just like leave it and let it go.
Out, yeah.
No, I'm not calling you
guys.
out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like this is my opinion or my way of dealing with things, and that's how I think you should deal with it. Don't ever let someone step over you, and if you know about it, do nothing. Take action immediately. Speak to them. Tell them, hey, look, I don't like what you said. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, and then what's going to happen?
Blah, 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 blah.
But my thing is, what's going to happen? Nothing. What's going to happen? What are they going to do?
Okay, no, I'm
They're
kidding,
just
guys.
going to like feel awkward.
They will feel awkward, but the thing is, if you're letting people know about what they're doing, some people wouldn't give a damn. They'd just be like, whatever. Some would feel
generally think
awkward.
people don't
and
care.
my thing is, no, for my side, it's all about personal preference. I like making people feel awkward if they're talking about me so that they know every time they see me, they'll be like, okay, this is the person that I had shat on and it came back to me and they came to me and said something about it and made a bit of a ruckus about it.
Yeah, maybe it is better.
It's better to confront people.
Yeah, I don't
Instead
know.
of letting it simmer
I don't
inside of
like
you
that.
and not doing anything. I know you don't.
I'm not made to confront people.
Yeah.
I'm made to ignore them for the rest of their life and like hate them in secret. Not hate, not like. Because God says we have to love everybody.
Yeah. That's true. But I mean, that's just that. But how, okay, let's put aside our way of dealing with things. How do you think we should deal with fake people? How do you deal with it once you know someone's being fake towards you
Cut
and
them
what?
off.
Cut them off.
But it depends, because like friends and family is two different things. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
like
think
families, you can't just be like, I'm gonna cut this person off, or I'm gonna get angry with this person.
it's
Then
way
I'm
too
like,
complicated.
yeah, you should probably confront them if it's like your family, to let them know before you just cut them off. At least like talk to them, say, hey, you're making me feel this type of way, and hopefully there's understanding there. But from what I notice, when it comes to elder people, they are not open to listening to people that are younger than them, and they're not looking to be corrected because they think their way is the correct way. So, like, that's my thinking whenever it comes to confronting people. I'm just like, I already know this way of this person, how they think. So I know that what I'm saying is not going to matter to them. It's not going to make a change to them. So that's also like, I don't know. I just think like there's two ways about doing it. But if it's going to like bottle inside you, then you should probably say it. But if you're just going to eventually get over it, then just leave it. I don't know. And you?
I think your way is the best way. I don't have an answer. I'm going to be honest.
I don't know. But then sometimes, like, you must remember, if, like, someone's talking about you, and every time you see them, you'll be like, and you don't say anything, you're just going to be like,
Sure.
You.
Yeah, you. Exactly why you should confront people.
But, like,
you know,
it sometimes makes it
cut them
worse.
off and makes it worse.
I don't know. You, the confronter, has it made it worse when you confronted somebody?
Just sometimes, like maybe we just don't speak ever again, you know?
So after you confront them, they just don't speak anymore?
Yeah, I don't speak to them, or maybe they just feel awkward afterwards. Or maybe they just don't like me and they see me and they're like,
You.
You.
How dare you stand up for yourself?
Yeah, exactly. But I think the way to deal with it, the way you said, perfectly said, I don't actually know. My way is the way, so that's why I thought, like, you know, there's no other way. But the way you explained it is perfect.
I don't know. No, you don't have to sadden me. It's okay. I'm just saying, like, there's two ways about it.
There's two ways.
It's like your preference.
That is your preference, definitely.
Like, whatever your mental health can handle. Okay.
Well said.
Okay, so let's get into some positives over here.
Positives.
Since we're on a negative vibe.
Negative vibe.
How many real friends would you say you've had? Or have? I don't know.
Had
or have,
okay.
I don't know.
Okay, now we're changing it up. If you say had, I could say I had like maybe like 2 real friends in my life.
In your life.
Yeah, they're not my friends now, but you know, I don't know if they're my friends. I don't know if I have had real friends actually. I had one, but he like, you know, is unlived at the moment. That was from school. I had another friend who was my friend, but
life
happened, you know, and we had a situation and then he switched up and changed and now our relationship is just not the same anymore.
Seems like a life situation.
Yeah, it is a life situation. So I could say I had 2 real friends. I just been let down by one, you know, when I needed him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I can say. I've only had 2. One is unlived and the other one just
he's on his own thing.
He's on his own thing. You?
What? Wait, before you end, what do you even consider a good friend?
Oh, a good friend is someone for me that is there for you as much as you are there for them. And that'll listen to you when you listen to them. Like it goes vice versa. I listen to you, you listen to my stories, even though we don't have solutions.
Your friend? Actually, now that I think about it.
Not you. We're not talking about each other.
Excuse me, guys.
Aside from us.
Guys, can you see what's going on here? I wasn't mentioned.
Okay, you're my friend.
I was supposed to be like...
No, there's a difference. You're my best friend, you see?
Hey.
Yeah.
See, now he's battered me up.
You see, that's a difference between like that. But,
friends, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not talking about me and you or you and I and us and all of that.
It's fine.
You know, I'm talking about them. You know, the
The
past.
people that don't have obligations to.
Yes, that's it. You? How many have you had? Oh yeah, wait. I was telling you. Okay, another thing for me is when with a good friend, I think the values inside of them, or what I would consider to be a good friend, would be someone that no matter what does something for you without expecting anything back. Like if you're in like need of
Yeah.
help, your friend is going to do it for you, not thinking, oh, one day you're gonna do the same for me, like I need you one day too. This is just a favor for favor. No.
Fav.
Yeah. That's what I mean. And you again?
You are still continuing. We gave you time to speak. Did I have good friends? I can say I had good friends. I don't have friends at the moment.
Real. How
Yeah.
many real friends have you had? Not even good.
Maybe
I mean real. Like
I think
cutthroat.
like 2.
You just copy my number.
I don't know. I think 2, and like one was my friend from primary school, and the other one, which is Abby, and she was not my friend in primary school, but only in high school she was my friend. But I do consider her a good friend, and I have like a lot of respect for her because when I needed her, she was there for me. I do, and she had like no reason to be like, because we were all like busy with life, and she was there for me. So like regardless of whether she speaks to me or don't, I'd still always consider a good friend and have that respect for her. Like if she ever needs me, I'm like, yeah. So I don't think she's watching this because she doesn't watch the videos. Does that make her a bad friend?
You're on another level. But no, okay, I get what you mean. That's so we have basically the same kind of values that we expect in a good friend.
Yeah. My friend, like, that's supposed to, like, be my best friend that I thought, like, was... Okay, I had 2 friends that I thought, like, was going to be, like, my forever friends. Not the ones I mentioned. And then, like, the funniest things made us not friends anymore.
Oh, it ended your relationship. Wow.
You want to know how?
Well, if you brought her up, why don't you tell us? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
The thing about me is like I didn't have that many friends, so like everybody knows who I'm talking about. Like if they know me, they know who I'm talking about. But it's fine. She's not my friend anyway, so she like blocked me off everywhere. So I don't even think she's gonna see this. So let's
Blocked
just
you off everywhere. Okay, let's go for it.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
why?
The juice. So it wasn't even serious, but it was over Rick and Morty.
Huh?
Yes.
Rick and Morty.
My friendship ended. Where are they?
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Okay.
Rick and
let's
Morty? What do you
back.
mean?
It's a show, man.
No, I know. We got a picture of Rick and Morty, but what do you mean? Why was
a
it?
little backstory? Like, I remember going to a house, and like at that time, Rick and Morty was like a thing, and I was
I know
it was
that.
my lifestyle, and I'm like, everywhere was Rick and Morty. I was watching. I was talking like the slangs. Rick was like my mentor. So, like, obviously, I went to see her, and it was like after school, and I was like, "Hey, have you watched Rick and Morty?" And then she's like, "No," because I said like a word, and then she's like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "No, it's Rick and Morty." And then I was like, "Did you not watch it?" And she's like, "Nah." Then like few weeks go by, and then I see her with a Rick and Morty sweater or hoodie.
No ways.
And then I'm like, what? I see it on her status, and I'm like, Then I message her in response to the status. I'm like, but I asked you if you watched it, and you said you didn't. I don't even know why I did that. I think that was like where the problem started.
Because you asked her about
something.
You were so confused, I'm sure. You were
confused.
Wait, I just asked you and you said no, and now all of a sudden you're pulling up with all of
with
these...
merch, bro.
With
I didn't even have merch.
And all of that,
and I love this, and I didn't even have it. So then I was just like, okay, well, what? Like, why?
Yeah.
And then she's just like, gets like so upset with me, and it like blew into like an argument. And I was just like, no. I'm just saying because I asked you, and I had a video of it. I remember so clearly. I had a video because like we were taking out pictures and doing like stupid things, and like on the video I said it. So I had the video. I sent it to her because like obviously I like proof. So I'm like, right here,
Proof.
you said you didn't know. So how do you have a hoodie? And then she's like goes on a whole rant about it.
Wow.
Anyway, later on, she blocks me on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Instagram, on every single way. And like that ruined our whole relationship and we never spoke till now.
Over Rick and Morty.
Actually, people have different importance. I was like,
You were on that Rick and Morty high. You were
yeah,
like, no
I was
way.
like, how can
I
you?
can't believe this girl.
So like, yeah, that's
Wow. It's like when you have a dude and your friend acts like, they've never met them and then they meet them and all of a sudden they're obsessed with them and they're like trying to be friends with them and then they steal your dude. That's crazy.
that's something completely different.
I know. It is. It's not the same thing. But that's a crazy story, right? I can't believe
I just
it.
thought that was like so crazy till now.
Oh my God. I think it's crazy personally as well because like I don't know what made her want to,
But anyway,
change up all of a sudden. Maybe it's just because it was popular and she knew that
maybe she wanted
you
to
knew.
check it out. I don't know. Maybe she checked it out afterwards and she's like,
I'm
oh,
obsessed.
it's so cool. But it wasn't even the first time she did it. Like when we were in grade 12 or something.
Oh, this was all in school, eh?
No. That story happened after school. But
After
in
school.
school, like
Yeah.
I remember being obsessed with The Dark Knight, which was like the Batman.
Ah, the Batman.
And I told her like she's like, what movie should I watch in the holidays? What movie should I watch in the holidays? And I'm like, okay, watch The Dark Knight because I was like obsessed with it. I was obsessed with the Joker. And I swear to you that the very next term after she pulled up with The Dark Knight book covers. Mind you, I didn't have them because like I wasn't that cool. I like my parents weren't gonna pay for stupid things, so like I didn't have the luxury of having that. And I was like, this person went and got the covers.
Yeah.
That like or something I mentioned that I liked. So like when the Rick and Morty thing, I was like, this is the last straw.
That
I'm
was the
not
last straw. You were
prepared to
done.
like sacrifice
You were
Rick and
done.
Morty.
You see why you can't tell everyone anything, eh? You can't tell
you need to
anyone what you
gatekeep
like, what you want to
sometime.
do. Gatekeep, don't share your songs, don't share
Don't
your
share
favorite
nothing.
movies. Don't even tell them what color shirt you're wearing today.
But
Otherwise,
I
they're going to
don't.
pull up with the same thing.
I don't know if
Wow.
it's like being thingy. You know what I mean? Sometimes you like want to
What's
keep
yours is
something
yours.
to yourself.
Yeah, you can't like share it
Because
with the
sometimes
world,
when like gosh,
free for all.
they like act like it's their thing.
I know. And that's what you're saying now. And that's what I think, like that's crazy fake, eh?
Is it?
I
don't
don't
know
know
if it's
what
fake.
that is. I don't know if
I
it's
just was
fake.
like mentioning like something crazy.
And she was like, I'm also going to jump on that. That's like a cloud goblin. Oof. I don't know.
Okay, next question is, do you think friends play an important role in our lives? And how it makes us today? Let's just add that on.
Ooh, yeah, I think friends play an important role in your life because depending on what kind of people you're around, it determines how you are in your life. So if you're gonna choose drug addicts to be around all the time,
Wow.
you're gonna become a drug addict. If you're gonna choose to be around successful people,
Yeah.
you're just gonna want to be in the same league as them. But it doesn't always happen like that. Sometimes successful people, if you're in that group of friends with them, you end up being left behind sometimes. So it depends. Choose your friends wisely. That's what I think. So it impacts a lot.
What do they say? A flock that flies together. I don't know.
Yeah, a flock that flies together, something together.
I
they're
don't know
just
what.
guys. Come
Okay,
on, we don't know.
But it just means like I don't know. If like it's not true that the friends that you're hanging around is like who you are. So you should
Yeah.
judge people by their friends.
I judge people by their friends. If I see a guy that I know, or if I see a girl that I know, for example,
Cheater.
with a whole group of cheaters, I'm gonna not trust her immediately. I'm be like, well, she's
A
with these
hoe.
kind of people. She's the same. She just be a hoe. Like that's what I would think. And I can't, and I think that's the same with you. You probably, yeah. Everyone, don't just choose your friends wisely. Come on, it's not hard. It's really not hard.
It's not hard.
It's not hard. You just have to look at it. But
Okay.
some people just want to be
So
accepted.
you say, yeah, people do want to be accepted, and they just want their people.
Yeah.
But just be around people that like, that do things you like to do.
Exactly.
So you saying they do
Yeah,
play
I
an
think they
important
do.
role?
I think they do, personally.
I
You?
think that what?
What do you think?
I think they partially do,
They
because
partially
they
do.
partially do because you do outgrow people, and
Hmm.
like you become your own person.
You become your own person
Depending,
eventually.
yeah,
Yeah. So you can't say, like, it's a definite that
they play
people
a role in
play
your
a role
life.
in your life, your friends. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that with a little bit of
Okay,
spice on it.
that's it too. In this podcast, then
No ways.
you don't want to end it. We have
I
to
don't
end
want to
it.
end it. It's
It's
so
getting long.
fun.
Okay, we'll ask you one more question then, and then we'll end this.
Okay.
Since you don't want to say goodbye.
Yeah. Last question.
Do you
What?
think that it's important to have friends in life?
Yeah. I think it's important to have friends in life. And I don't mean friends like just friends. It can be anyone. Your friend can be your partner, it can be your family member. Like a friend can be anyone. Like to me, I think it's what keeps us sane because you can't be alone. You know? Yeah, that's my answer. And you? Do you think friends are important to have?
Yeah, I guess so. For your mental health and not to feel alone.
Yeah.
So, same thing.
Same thing, same to same. Well, I guess that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching our podcast.
Don't forget to
Yeah,
subscribe.
don't forget to subscribe. We're gonna be getting a few more videos uploaded soon. Tell us what you want to hear next and what you want us to talk about. If there's any topics that you care about, mention it, and we'll definitely bring it up and give our opinion and spices and juice
Yeah.
on everything. Yeah.
That's it. Thank you for watching, and
Thank
be
you for
sure to
watching.
check out some of our other videos.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.